Alright, YouTube. This is a story time on the time that I messed up and told the truth when I should have just lied. I should have just fucking lied. Clock up, everyone!
Please let this be a normal field trip.
With the snipes?
No way!
Hey! Cruising down Wall Street, smoking blunts, feeling
good. Next thing that you know, you see it.
There's an op in my neighborhood. But yeah, let's get to the video. Gang. Yeah. Alright, so this video takes place around the time I was in 7th or 8th grade. Me and my nigga, Elijah, we used to hang out all the time outside and shit. Like, nigga, I used to be one of the kids that bro, I cannot be inside, bro. Like, my punishment was I couldn't go outside. Like, I stayed outside. If I wasn't, like, if I wasn't inside at my house, or if I wasn't outside, I was probably inside at my nigga AJ crib, bro. And before I met AJ, I wasn't really going inside Elijah crib like that, because Elijah and mama was tripping, so we always had to be outside on some shit. So we were outside like 24/7 all day long until it got dark then. Especially in the summertime, when we got in the summertime, nigga, we were outside all day long. But this one day, I don't know, I think it was one of the days. It wasn't cold or nothing. It was kind of hot. It was like getting close to summertime. And, you know, we were just chilling with the woo outside. And I don't know how, but we ended up playing tag or some shit. And I had a little red pen inside my boot bag. Now, this is how you knew I was outside the whole time. I still had my fucking backpack on me. I did not go inside the crib at all. I literally, from the time I got off the bus, I stayed outside until it was dark as fuck. So it was dark as fuck outside. I couldn't see shit. We were playing tag with doing something. I don't know what the fuck we were doing. But I had a pen in my bag. And I had took off the cap, or with the woo. No, I didn't take off the cap. I think the cap was on the bottom part of it. And the pen was act like this was the cap. The cap was right there. But the cap was right there. And the pen was hanging down in my bag the whole time. So all the ink was, I guess, dripping on the thing. So I had threw the pen, and it had flicked, and it had got all over the side of those apartment buildings that we were living in at the time. I didn't know because it was dark, so nigga, after that, we were chilling with the woo, talking, went back inside. Now, the next day, it had rained. It was also the weekend. We had left and came back with the woo. Everything chilling. I had saw the red paint on the side of the wall. I'm like, damn. Like, fuck. Like, I must have, fucked up with the woo. The next day, it was gone. So I was like, it had rained that night. I guess that the rain just washed it off with the woo. My mom was thinking, like, this is ink. Like, ink ain't just gonna wash off like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, this on, like, big-ass thing on the side of the building. Like, this ain't just gonna wash off. So, Monday hits. We go back to school. Now, every morning we go in the office, and we get coffee with the woo. The office was locked that morning. I'm like, what the fuck with the woo? So, I'm like, I'm just going ahead and skip my coffee this day. We get back from school, we get off the bus. I get coffee before I get on the bus and when I get off the bus. That's why I'm so small. You know what I'm saying? So I go in there, I get my coffee with the woo. Now the office manager, Miss Becky, she a fucking bitch. Like she a fucking bitch. I hate this bitch. But she asked us do we know anything about some paint? Somebody spray painting or write on the side of the wall. I was like, nah. And she was like, you sure? And I was like, what color was it? And she was like, it was red. It was like red ink. I was like, it might have been with the wood, might have been me, but I thought it washed off. And she was like, nah, it didn't wash off with the wood. She was like, you need to come sit down with the wood. I'm gonna call your parents. So I'm like, what the fuck, like, bitch, like, I'm thinking if I tell the truth that the bitch was gonna be like, well, at least you didn't lie to me. It got off. It didn't fuck shit up for real. We got it off. But nah, this bitch want to be petty and make my mama pay $100 for her cleaning the shit. Like, bitch, these are your apartments complexes. Like, what you talking about? Like, like you are like you don't expect shit gonna happen. Like, bro, we fucking kids. Like, bro, like we didn't know that shit was gonna happen. We didn't do this shit on purpose. Like, what the fuck? Like, man, this before I was even in the streets, before I was doing the street shit at all. Like, I was just a regular ass kid. So I was still kind of like, bro, I said that mindset. Like, I'm still like a good hearted ass motherfucker. So I ain't trying to, like, I ain't lying and shit. Like, I'm just, I'm just like, all right, what the fuck, like. Bitch, like, I just told you that I did the shit. Like, aren't you supposed to be like, well, you did the shit, but you didn't do it on purpose? Like, I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. Hood, I really don't know what the fuck I was thinking. I don't know if I thought that she was gonna be like, you told the truth, so I'm like, I didn't think the shit was gonna cost $100 just for her to wash the fucking side of the wall part with a power washer, cuz she probably did that shit with a power washer and some bleach on Crip, and she said that she had to pay for this. Bro, she pocketed that money. Dub, she had pocketed that money. I'm already knowing. But yeah, my mama came down there. She was pissed as fuck, bro. My mom was like, "What the woo?" She, she talked this shit to the lady and shit. She was like, "Oh, she was like, the woman said that she could do payments on it, woo. My mama was pissed. After we left out the office, bro, my mama beat my ass, nigga. Real talk, nigga. She beat my ass, nigga. I was grounded for like 3 months. Nigga, I could not go outside. I got like, she said I wasn't gonna get nothing for Christmas. She ended up getting me like one thing for Christmas, but yeah, like, that shit really kind of made it hard for her too. Like, have to pay that extra money that she really didn't have. Like, we were already struggling at the time, and like, she couldn't really, like, that shit kind of put a dumper on her. I don't know, like, cause at the time, bro, we were living off of just checks and shit, and like, we were getting some of our checks cut off and shit. Like, my mom ain't have a job or shit, so we always grew up off of those child support and SSI checks. So that's the only thing we were getting. We weren't even getting food stamps on hood, so nigga, shit was rough on Crib. But yeah, it's just the reason I didn't get food stamps. My mama she didn't like the fact of being on food stamps. You know how that shit is. She got her pride against us. But yeah. Yeah, that's the time that I fucked up and told the truth when I should have just lied on hood. I should have just lied to that bitch. Dub, I learned my lesson though. Dub, today, from that day on, I was like, fuck this shit. Dub, I'm gonna fuck these people. Hood, nigga. Gay, dub. But yeah, say whoop back on gang. Alright, I want all my pimps and players out there to go check out Good Earth Organics located in 8300 Stagecoach Road in Little Rock, Arkansas. Number 501-398-9868. They got the best herbs out there.